Church House. Drama. Chapter 1. The Day. The Church Went Quiet. New Hope. Fellowship. Church had never been a quiet place. On most Sunday mornings, the building felt alive. The choir sang loud enough to shake the walls. Children ran through the hallways laughing. Deacon stood at the doors greeting everyone who walked in, and Pastor Elijah Turner stood behind the pulpit, preaching with the same passion he had carried for nearly 30 years. But on this Sunday morning, everything felt different. The parking lot was full, but no one was laughing. Members stood in small groups, speaking in quiet voices. Inside the sanctuary, the front pew sat empty. The pulpit looked strange without Pastor Turner standing behind it. Mother Clara Jenkins slowly walked down the aisle and sat in her usual seat. She stared at the pulpit for a long moment. Then she whispered softly, "Lord, have mercy." A few moments later, Deacon Raymond Brooks stepped up to the microphone. His voice sounded heavy. "Church family, as many of you already know, Pastor Turner passed away Tuesday night." A wave of sadness moved through the room. For 27 years, Pastor Turner had led New Hope Fellowship. He baptized babies. He married young couples. He comforted families during funerals. He had been there through every important moment in the church's life. And now, he was gone. Deacon Raymond paused before continuing. "But the church must move forward." Those words caused a quiet stir across the sanctuary. Everyone knew what they meant. Soon, the church would have to choose a new pastor, and not everyone agreed on who that should be. When the service ended, members gathered in the fellowship hall. At first, the room was quiet, but slowly, the whispers started. Brother Leon, the church musician, leaned against the wall. "They better pick somebody who understands this church," he said. Sister Denise crossed her arms. "I heard they talking about bringing somebody from another city." Mother Clara shook her head slowly. "That's how trouble starts." Just then, Deacon Paul walked into the room holding a stack of papers. "Next Saturday, we're having a church meeting," he announced. "The congregation will vote for the next pastor." The room went quiet again, because once the church voted, everything would change. But across town, a man named Victor Kane sat inside a small car outside a motel. He looked down at his phone and read a message. New Hope Fellowship voting for a new pastor next week. Victor leaned back in his seat and smiled. "Well," he said quietly, "looks like I found my next church." What the members of New Hope Fellowship didn't know was that Victor Kane had already been asked to leave 2 other churches, and if they voted him in, the biggest church house drama they had ever seen was about to begin.